Look, nonprofits running today are on the edge of a cliff. Budgets get slashed, grants are drying up, and every month it feels like the foundation might collapse. If you've been there, you know the sting. Hours wasted chasing donors who ghost you, proposals that get nowhere, and the nagging fear that today could be the day everything falls apart. It's brutal. And here's the part no one tells you. Corporate sponsorships are no longer just a nice bonus. For most nonprofits, they're the damn lifeline keeping the whole thing alive. Why? Because traditional funding is broken. Grants are more competitive than ever, foundations want metrics nobody tracks well, and donors. They want a show, not real impact. So the smart nonprofits, the ones that survive and push forward, they're not begging, they're making deals. Not just any deals, partnerships with companies who have skin in the game, who get that supporting a nonprofit isn't charity, it's strategy. That's the shift in the landscape. If you think sponsorship is just a logo on a website, you're already behind. Here's the brutal truth to swallow. You can't just ask companies for money like it's a favor. You have to sell them on value. Real value, not platitudes. That means linking what your nonprofit does directly to their business goals, their reputation, their sales. And no, slapping logos on newsletters doesn't cut it. Companies are tired of wasting cash on shallow exposure. They want active participation, measurable wins, and stories they can use. They want to look good, not just in ads, but to their customers, employees, and shareholders. So stop wasting time on meaningless sponsorship packages. Build partnerships that actually move the needle for their business and your mission. Do this. Find out what's truly important to the company. Dive deep. Is it employee engagement, new customer acquisition, sustainability claims, diversity goals? When you know what matters, craft programs they can't say no to because it checks their biggest boxes offline and online. Then, bring them in as genuine collaborators. Invite them to co-create initiatives, share updates, give real-time feedback. Make them feel part of your impact, because when they feel it, they stick around. When they're just handing out money, they bail fast. And yes, this takes guts. It means pitching harder, being strategic about every meeting, and not being afraid to negotiate like the stakes are life and death. Because honestly, for your cause, they are. Don't fall into the trap of thinking corporate sponsorship is selling out. It's not. It's about survival through smart business. You aren't begging, you're aligning. Period. If you want to flip the script, don't chase every shiny sponsor. Pick a handful of companies that actually fit with your mission and values. Research their pain points. Show them you get their world better than their marketing teams do. Then, hammer down multi-year deals with clear deliverables that lock them in and give you stable cash flow. Multi-year is non-negotiable. It's what keeps your programs from folding the minute one campaign ends. Here's one no one tells you. Bring data to every conversation. Real, compelling data about your impact and how it drives their business goals. Forget generic stats. Use whatever tracking you have to show cause and effect, not just hope and pray. If you can track behavior change, community engagement spikes, internal morale boosts, whatever, highlight it relentlessly. Show that your nonprofit isn't a cost center for them, it's an investment. Finally, understand this is an ongoing relationship. Don't cash the check and run. Corporate sponsors need consistent communication, storytelling that gets them hyped, and even occasional tough conversations about expectations. Manage those relationships like they're fragile because they are. Lose that connection, and you lose your lifeline. This isn't easy. It demands relentless commitment and ruthless focus. But if you nail this, your nonprofit won't be begging for scraps anymore. It will be pulling itself up with its own two hands, powered by corporate partners who need you as much as you need them. That's the future of fundraising. It's raw, it's real, and it's the only way forward right now. So start building those partnerships like your mission depends on it, because it does. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and open the featured link to learn more.